3:42 p.m. Central Standard Time, September 28, 2023. It's just been constant traffic I'm driving by today. So if the frauds are digitally staging communication again, the only people I've been communicating with are my parent. I tried to call my mom and I talked to her for a short period of time at a real estate company in western Iowa. That's the only two people I've been communicating with. I don't have any connection to anyone, as I said before. So whoever might be staging lies that I'm communicating with them or using some app, it was indicated I used like a rideshare app again recently. I have never once in my life used a rideshare app, including Uber, Lyft, or any other one. Also, I've never used a food delivery app. That's been indicated many times. I've also never used a dating app. All of those are complete bunk. And it was also indicated again that like a long time ago, I was like putting negative reviews on Yelp or something, or it was some bullshit. I've never done anything like that. I've never put in a negative review on anything that I can recall, unless it was like a product that I bought, and I don't think I ever left any negative reviews on anything, except like when I had, an eBay account many years ago, and like someone did something wrong there, which, happens every once in a while. But no, I don't do those kind of things. I don't like don't leave nasty messages on people's, comments. I've never done that. So if that's been depicted, what was the other thing again today? That I had dolls. No, I've never had a doll in my entire life. My sister Tracy was a female. She had, Barbies and a few dolls, and but she was mostly into music. So, she had a unicorn, I remember, like her little horses. She had like little plastic horses. That's one of the things I remember she liked, is like little plastic horses when she was small, and she had a unicorn and stuff like that. I never had stuff like that. I had some Clydesdales, I think, and when I had a little wooden barn. I think my brother might have stolen that. I'm not sure, but that was a gift to me when I was a kid. And I had I had tractors, and I loved playing with tractors and cars and baseball cards later, and then fishing, and then my Mustang, and that was me. And sports, for sports, I loved baseball from the time I was small, and football. I loved football cards, baseball cards. I memorized the backs of statistics of like so many players when I was a kid. Not even players I had any interest in, other than I liked memorizing statistics when I was a kid, like on the back of baseball cards, football cards, etc. I was a Steeler fan since I was 7, and then I haven't watched them since about 2016, kind of because my life's been destroyed since, I wrote my space interaction theory. So, now I'm living in poverty with no running water for 5+ years because of criminals that steal my work. The fraud from 2016, skinny black woman with bushy hair, and whoever called itself Batman from 2016, stealing my work. So the only thing on the Batman, the only solid clue I got in the 2016 to 2019 era was there's a guy that was going to the Old Wine Library, and he'd get on the computers and go on online gambling, and he had a red sports car with a Batman symbol on it. Don't know who he was, but he was in his 20s at that time. He wore a baseball cap a lot of times. Still don't know who he is. Didn't know him there. I kind of questioned him in the parking lot when they were having all those indications about Batman. And I don't know if they were calling me Batman or, I think it's somebody else by all indications. But again, no one will tell me the truth about who these people are. So that's half of my PTSD, that no, I don't get to know who these frauds are while they know everything about me. And then, I don't even get the advantages that I actually have because of staged lies and these made up rules and garbage. So, I'm Wade Allen Heineman. This is Twitter. This will be posted on youtube.com/@ I am Wade Heineman. It's audio only. September 28th, 1.5 mile north of Fairbank, Iowa, on v68 west side of the road, 2023. And been home all day and night since September 15th. Not left the property. Not had anybody here. Not had any connection anyone other than my parents, Jerry and Lois Heineman, who are 82 and 81 years old. My mother's in the hospital for a broken hip. She's trying to get out of there right now. Recently here, trying to get transferred to somewhere where she can get like therapy. Her insurance company is denying her to get therapeutic, recovery. They're trying to send her home, and there's no resources for her to, because she had to put pins in her leg and separate her muscles, and they're just trying to send her home. So whatever insurance company my mother has, I'd like to talk to him myself. She doesn't want me to intervene, and if she can get it handled herself through the hospital, that's good. But anyway, I only talked to her for a second. I did talk to a real estate company in the west side of the state today, but nothing has been. There's been nothing done there. I don't own a home. That was indicated that I had a home loan or something. No, I don't own a home. Never been in the military. Never been married. I don't have small children. I've never been a smoker. Never been a pot smoker. Never been into drugs. And again, I took Tylenol yesterday, I think. And when I take Tylenol, I take more than the recommended dose because I'm a bigger person than a normal sized guy. A normal sized guy is 150, 160 pounds. I'm 230 probably right now. And that's normal for me for the last 2 decades is 230. I'd like to get down about 218, 215 is pretty much my optimal weight. I am very thick, muscled, and wide, and that's just my body style. My grandfather, my mother's side was the same way. Like she said, he knocked a bull over one time because the bull kicked him and he punched it in the ribs and knocked the bull over. So, that's my grandfather. And he was that big. I mean, he was just naturally big. But anyway, I'm rambling now, so I'll get off here. Still 1/2 mile north of Fairbank, Iowa, on v68, September 28, 2023. Been home since September 15, 2023 at 12:25 p.m. when I last got groceries. My vehicle has not functioned since June 10th. My Escalade's been sitting in the same spot since June 11th. I pulled it out of the shed and drug it around the yard on the 10th or 11th, and then it's been sitting there since.